Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning, Savvy Sisterhood. I'm so happy to be on. It's our Tuesday interviews. I love these. I love these. I love these. Okay. All right. She should be coming on. It's Tanya Lewis. Okay. And you're going to love this because it really is about taking those ideas, grabbing them, and then making them come into something. You know what I mean? It's taking what you really want, what is in your heart, and those ideas that you get. And you don't worry about the how. You start walking the steps and it starts to unfold, and you're thinking, yes, oh, that's what I need to do. But today we're going to talk to Tanya Lewis. Now, I don't know if she's on. I'm going to go through this process. Every time I get on this, I'm always trying to figure out how to get people on. Hi, Allie O'Shea. Oh, what a beautiful name. I love that. Hi, Kristen. All right, I'm going to try to get our guest on. Tanya Lewis. Let me see. Hold on here. Tanya. Here we go. Tanya. There she is. Invite. Okay, we sent it. Now, let's see. Hello. So anyway, I'm going to read her bio, all right? And then hopefully she'll be on. You hope, you always hope. Her name is Tanya Lewis, and she is, you're welcome, Zulit Ramos. Boy, we're getting some cool names today. I love that. Hello. And then I think Allie is on too. Tanya, hello. I just sent you an invite. So you should be able to get on. Ha ha ha. I know you're here. Let me see if I can do this. Add. Oh, there we go. Gosh, I love this. It's adding you, Tanya. I'm going to start your bio, hon. Okay, she's president and CEO of Green Glider Company. Now, why are we having someone from Green Glider Company talk to us? Well, because she has a lot to say. Hello, Tanya.
Hi.
She is a single mom from Tampa, Florida. She had an idea and bang, she made it real. She invented a product called Green Glider Mop Pad. Yes, I wanted to get that right. And I love this. It's washable, reusable, and adjustable. It's a mop pad for like swifter type of mops, where usually you take the pad, you put it on, you wash, and then you throw it away. And you go through that all the time and you spend a fortune. This is reusable. It's cool. And because of the swifter mop and everything, the market was already there. So what she was doing was adding something really cool to make it better. Allie. Oh, she said she's okay. She's an international law of attraction practitioner. Okay, cool. That's good, Allie. Oh, all right. And then people loved this microfiber, and it's also got a chamois to absorb. So you wash and you absorb, and then it's less expensive, which is really cool. Now, you have been on quite a few things to advertise this, and now she's working to get it into every store, everywhere, all the big stores, which, guys, I wanted to have her on. I've been dying to have Tanya on because she is making her dream happen in a big, big way. So that's what we're going to do, is we're going to talk to her about this, taking your dream and making it real. And with that, hello, Tanya.
Hi.
I
Hello.
am so happy to have you.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
Yeah, you, my dear, are rocking the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I think we should talk about first, even though everybody wants to say, how'd she do it? But I want to set something up here a little bit. So kind of go with me.
Okay.
How does it feel to be rocking the world?
Well, it's pretty amazing because I just never thought I would get here. Very few people do. It's very difficult. A lot of people give up, and I felt like giving up many times, but it's about just really sticking to it and just, never giving up, no matter what. And it's hard.
Never giving up.
Yeah.
And it is hard because you have people, especially if you've been doing it for a while and you're not getting a whole lot of response from, all your efforts.
Hmm.
People even started, when are you going to stop this? When are you going to just kind of let it go? You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yep.
What
Yeah.
you,
I've had family members say that to me, well, Tanya, why don't you get a job? I'm like, well, this is my job. They don't understand, just because you work for yourself doesn't mean you don't have a job.
right. Yeah. I hear that too, actually. Aren't you going to get a job sometime? Well, yeah, I kind of work more than a job right now.
Yeah. Oh, it is.
Yeah,
It's like working two jobs, really. I mean,
it
it's
is.
really, it's a lot, but it's worth it. I know what needs to be done and I get it done. To have somebody sit in an office, have somebody micromanaging me, punching the time clock, whatever, I'm over it. So
I am too.
I just know that nobody can do this the way I can, and nobody has the passion that I do, and that comes out in
Right.
everything
Yeah.
and with everyone I work with, so why should I spend my life working for somebody else making their dreams come true?
Exactly. Exactly. And when you're working, which is fine if you want to do that. If you want to help somebody else make their dreams come true, that's fantastic. And
Sure.
and excuse me, some people like the paycheck.
Yeah.
But when you get that seed in your brain to make it, this idea that you just know will do it. You like it. You want to make it yours. It's your creation. Then
Right.
you don't let go. You
Yeah.
don't let go.
No,
When you started, what did you when you started and you had that idea, how did you go about just getting started? How, because that's one of the hardest things for people, jumping outside that box and living outside the box. How did you get yourself to do that?
well, first and foremost, I really just had to make up my mind that there was no plan B. There is only plan A. So, if you've got a safety net or a plan B or whatever, and you just really start to become tired of whatever, it's very easy, but I didn't put a plan B into place. So that meant that I had to stick with this, and I wasn't going to give up. So, when I started, I didn't really know what to do with a new product. I didn't have any idea, what I was going to do with it, how I was going to sell it, how I was going to get it out to the
Wow.
masses. All I knew was that there was a massive shared hatred out there of the disposable mop pads, and that,
Me.
people were looking for something new. They were looking for something that just didn't exist at the time. So I thought, wow,
Right.
if nobody's going to do it, I'm going to do it. And I thought, well, if all of these products that you see out in the stores, they all had to be invented and created by somebody. I thought, well, what do they have that I
Right.
don't have? And I thought, well,
Right.
nothing really. I mean, I can do this. So it was about getting, educating myself about what are the steps? What are the steps when you first bring a product out? And the first thing is to really secure your intellectual property, because somebody can take it from you
Like
very
that.
easily.
And they
Yes.
love it. Because it's easy. I
Yeah,
don't understand why people want to do that. Come up with your own ideas.
I
But
know,
they do.
but that's
Yeah.
what people do. There are people out there who claim to really be there to help you, when actually they're just, possibly trying to take your idea. And so,
Yeah.
getting your patents pending, apply for that patent, apply for the trademark, because somebody can take your name and run with it. And then, you have to start all over, and so securing your intellectual property, and then really just getting a business plan put into place. If you don't know how to write a business plan, educate yourself, get some learning, get some sort of mentor to help you put that plan together, because, like they say, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. And so,
Yeah.
you really have to
Yeah.
get your plan and work on that, and at least have it started, and then I really got my start with an organization called CEO Space. And CEO Space
Yeah.
is the largest entrepreneurial network in the world. So
Hmm.
I didn't really know what to do with Green Glider, but when somebody told me about CEO Space, I knew, deep inside,
Yeah.
I really need to check this out. And once I did, you know, I, I knew that I was right where I was supposed to be, where I was meant to
Yeah.
be. That's, the law of attraction. And it was so
Yeah.
strong
Yeah, it
within
is.
me. So that's
It's
where I
funny.
found.
Go ahead. I'm
So
sorry.
that's where I found, the education, the mentors, the coaching, how to do it step by step, and also how to raise capital. I learned that there, how to set up a
Yes.
business, to sell shares of my company, and
Yeah.
get my company to grow,
See,
and so that
you
I
and
could.
I both belong there. We both belong to CEO space,
Okay.
and it is a fantastic networking. It was in Forbes. I'll tell you, they do teach. They have the best raising capitals class I've ever seen in my life,
Hmm.
and the mentors are really really cool. Hello, Anna. Yes, so I can see how Tanya, you got your you just it's funny when you start knowing in your mind that idea, you start walking the walk,
Yep.
and then the opportunities that open, it's like the universe says, all right, you're ready for this. Okay, you're ready for this. And when you walked into CEO space, and then you got the mentors and you got the things you needed there, and then you just take the next step. It's like a flower unfolding, isn't it?
It was. And I mean, I didn't even know what I didn't know. I went in there, I had no
Yeah.
idea what I needed. So, they teach you sequencing, how to do things in the proper sequence when you're building a company, because
Right.
if you do things out of sequence, you can end up wasting a lot of time and having to start over. So, between,
Right.
uh, protecting your intellectual property, um, starting your business
Yeah.
plan, and then learning what you need in the proper sequence. That's the beginning. And then, you know I learned how to put together marketing plans. I learned how to put together financial projections, and it was a lot of capital language I really didn't understand, and so I had to learn,
Right.
the language. I had to learn how to talk to the money, how to speak to uh, the larger brands, and how to speak to buyers, how to talk in a way that will bring attention to my brand, and to me, because I'm the mother of necessity. I am the one
Yes.
who,
Yes.
and I'm the face behind Green Glider, because it's a
Yeah,
household
you are.
brand. And it's so much more than I ever thought it was going to be. I thought it was a mop pad, but it's not. I mean, it is, but it's so much more than just an item, because I've got a
Right.
brand now with follow-up products. I've got um, a Green Glider
Wow.
product line. And since I'm an inventor,
Wow.
I also have a lot of other products that I've invented that are just sort of on hold, because Green Glider right now needs all of my attention. And so
Right.
I'm taking that
So
away.
when did you get your big break to get this launched? How did that happen? That's a good story. They should hear this.
Um, well, I was through CEO Space. I was able to get my product onto QVC, and then there was somebody who contacted me and said that they could get my product on QVC, and once they did, then it really opened doors, because then a lot of people were seeing my product just outside of my circle. And what happened was, there was an 80-year-old lady who saw my product on QVC, and she decided to contact me. And she said, I saw your product. I saw Green Glider on QVC, but I really would like to, buy it from you instead of having to buy it on TV, give them my credit card. Can I do that? And I said, yeah, sure. And she started to talk to me and tell me just some personal things about her life, and her husband and his failing health, and how, like when you're 80 years old, a lot of your friends, they're starting
Yeah.
to have problems, and it's really, just all around you. And she
Yeah.
really just kind of
Yeah.
needed someone to talk to, from what it sounded like. And I said, well, let me just send you one. If you like it, then you can just, if you need more, you can buy more. And she said, oh, if I like it, I'm going to buy one for all my friends. So I sent her
Wow.
one Green Glider for free, and she sent me a check for 14 more Green Gliders, and she gave them out to all of her friends. And next thing you know, her son, who lives out of town, contacted me and said, I hear that you were really very kind to my mother, and she showed me your product, and she really loves it. And frankly said, why? He said, I'm here from Benton,
Wow.
Arkansas, visiting my parents, and I get products into Walmart for a living. So how would you like to get in front of the buyer?
Yeah,
So I was like,
that's the
what?
story.
And within, like, I'd say 24 hours, I had a meeting set up with the buyer at Walmart. And, you know, a couple weeks later, I flew in, got in front of the buyer, and the buyer scratching his head. He's like, how did you get here? You know, he said, I don't meet with individual people. You know, I meet with big brands. You know, I meet with corporations. How did you, Tanya Lewis, mom, from Florida, get a meeting here with me in Arkansas? So I told him my story, and he was like, wow. He's like, your story needs to be told. I've never heard that before.
Yeah.
And so I told him, you know, the story about the lady whose son, you know, brought me here. And so he said, you know,
So
you need to
cool.
write a book. I said, you're right. I said, and I've already started, and it's called There Is No Plan B.
I
So he
love
loved
it.
it.
Oh,
And I've been
there
in
is
Walmart for
no
3
plan.
years. So,
That's
and
fantastic.
sold out on QVC, by the way. Then went on HSN, sold out on HSN, got on the American Dreams program with HSN, and then HSN took it to TSD, which is the shopping channel in Canada, and sold out in Canada. So this was just recently. So lots of good stuff coming. I just really
Do
want to
you
get
see?
onto the shelves of more stores so I can get the product out there, because I know nobody else has this. I know it's something
Right.
people who do have it now love it. I have wonderful reviews and testimonials. You know, it's just common sense. Microfiber cleans, chamois absorbs. So, you know, put them
Very simple.
together and you've
Very
got
simple.
the perfect cleaning item, you know,
Yeah.
and it fits right onto your Swiffer or your Libman or your O-Cedar or your Sponge Mop, whatever you've got. You know, that's why I have made it adjustable so that, you know,
You know, yeah. No, I'll tell you what, and I know out there you're thinking, yeah, but she's got a product. I offer a service. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's following the sequence, getting yourself walking the steps. You know, sure steps. It's not just starting any old place.
oh
You
yeah.
get mentors, you get people who help you understand how to get your, if you're a speaker, how to get speaking. If you're someone who's writing a book, how to write a book. If you're learning the steps on what you want to do, you get a mentor to help you get that going.
Yeah.
Then you start to learn, you start following sure steps, and then the universe just opens up to you. It really does. It opens up these weird, and you can never depend on the how, because the how, you just don't
Oh,
know how.
it
You
changes
have to
from day
believe.
to day. Everything that I
It changes.
planned, nothing has happened the way I planned it. I mean, I had a plan in place, and you know, I've gotten to where I am now, but it didn't happen the way that I expected it to. But it still happened, you know, and
Right.
it doesn't matter. Like you said,
Right.
if you want to build a company, you still have to take the steps. You can't just, you know,
Right.
unlike Shark Tank, the way that they make you feel a business should be built. You don't come up with a product or a service and then, you know, start selling it 6 months later. There's so much work that's got
Yeah.
to be done. And if that's you,
There's a
then, you
lot
know,
of building.
maybe
Yeah.
you know, if you want to do the fast track, maybe do licensing. Maybe if you have a product, you find somebody else to do it for you and collect a royalty. But I just didn't want to
Yeah.
do that. You know, I
Yeah.
created this and I didn't want to just hand it off to someone, pass it, you know,
I get
someone
it.
else to, when I'm perfectly capable of doing it, you know, myself. So,
Yeah.
oh,
And every business needs a foundation,
yeah,
because when opportunity comes and you get flooded with stuff, you've got to have people that fill the spots that you need, or else what happens? Those are that, you know, I see so many businesses start, and they get the numbers in first, and they don't have things set up, and guess what, then they have to start all over,
that's right.
because they can't service, they can't give enough service for, they can't, number one, in the service world, you can't coach 1,000 people, you know, an hour. You'd be working, you couldn't do it. But you have to set up your foundation, and that is a good first step, that that is a sureness that the universe says, okay, she's serious, or he's serious about this,
Mm.
and it starts to open up.
Sure.
But the belief is the biggest thing, isn't it, Tanya? You live your idea, don't you?
I do. I do. It's every
Yeah.
day. It's the first thing that I think about in the morning when I wake up. Many times the last thing I think about when I go to sleep, and it keeps me up at night. But it's entrepreneurialism. That's it. It's the way
Yeah, it
it is.
is.
And I knew that I was born to be an entrepreneur. This is the only thing that feels right to me. So
Yeah.
I know I'm going to
Me
make
too.
it happen.
We say we get up with it. Earl Nightingale says life is an adventure, and that when we know where we came from and we know where we're going. Right now it's time to live. And when you get an idea and every morning you get excited about it, every morning you get up and you think, okay, today I'm going to do this with this, and it's like this thing that just grows inside of you. That is living.
Yeah.
That is truly living. Every day you are living. Every day is full of possibilities and what ifs, and good what ifs, not bad what ifs, good what ifs. Don't you, yeah, you just said it. You wake up excited. That is it. That's it.
Right. And I mean, this
Oh,
didn't happen overnight. I started working on this
no.
years ago, but it's just now, I mean, really I'd say the past 2 years, so many things have happened that I set myself up for, great things.
Yeah,
So
you
when
did.
opportunities came, I would be ready. And, I've had to turn down orders because I didn't have enough product. So, that was the universe just telling me that I wasn't ready for that, that many orders yet.
Right.
Um,
Right.
it's painful,
Right.
because you're like, no, I don't.
Yeah.
Can I make it happen? Is there a way, So now I know I've got the manufacturing in place. I've got my warehouse and fulfillment already set up. Everybody's ready to go, So
Yeah.
now
Oh, I'm so
I'm
proud of you.
for the next retail environment to sell into. And also I've just gotten my SAM registration, Systems for Award Management,
Wow.
and my WOSB, Woman-Owned Small Business Certification. So I can accept government contracts. So the commissaries,
Wow.
military families, I can, if the Navy or any of the government facilities uses any kind of Swiffer mop, well, instead of using the throwaways, they can now buy a superior product to upgrade the mop they've already got. And another one of my mottos is end the disposable trend, which I have trademarked, and you know, you have to protect these
Good.
things. But,
Yes, you
it's
do.
really about, um, you know, end the disposable trend. The disposable world it's been taught to us.
Gotta
It's
be
not
done.
something we
Yeah.
just decided to pick up one day. The
Right.
larger brands who make the disposable products have spent a lot of money making us feel euphoric about one-use products. Use it once, throw it away, never think about it again, and
Yeah.
I think as a society we kind of like believed it for a while, but
Disposable.
not anymore.
Yeah.
Now we're like,
No.
no, don't even tell me that. Because
No.
that's what happened to me. I bought my first and only box of throwaway Swiffer pads, and I was like, oh no, I mean, I went through the first box so fast. I'm like,
Yeah,
wow,
me
you're
too.
gonna buy these again, and they don't even work. I mean, I can do
And
so much
they're
better than
very
this.
expensive
It's very
too.
expensive. So it's about
Yeah.
saving money. It's about doing something better for our environment, more sustainable,
Yes.
and it's about something that's going to do a better job. I
Yes.
mean, I figured why not put the two best cleaning materials together, microfiber and chamois. I mean, they're very popular. They're proven. So I
Yeah,
did,
they are
and
proven.
people will also, there's going to be a lot of naysayers out there. There's going to be people saying, well, you can't do this, you can't do that, that can't be done. It's like,
Always.
well, just because you could
Always.
do it doesn't mean I can't.
Right.
And
Oh,
so I
I
did.
love that. And that's good. And that's like I always say, just watch me. And
Just
that's the
watch
same
me. Just
attitude.
watch. Yes,
Just
that's another
watch
good one.
me. Watch me
Yeah.
go. That's
Hmm.
right. Oh, Tanya, this has been so very, very cool. You are an inspiration to all the savvy sisters. You know what I mean? And they're loving it. And it's good. And there it is. Oh, now how can people look this up? How can they get hold of this if
Well,
they're interested?
they can buy it off of Amazon. I have my own Amazon listing. Um, they can go to my website, which is gogreenglider.com.
I like that.
They can go
Go
into
Green
Walmart,
Glider.
gogreenglider.com. And
Got that?
products for sale at Walmart and walmart.com, and on Starcrest Products of California. So it's Starcrest Products. If you just Google Starcrest, they sell a lot of green gliders through catalogs, but you can also order it online. So yeah, I'm looking to get into hardware, Lowe's, Home Depot, grocery, anywhere that sells the Swiffer accessories is where Green Glider belongs. This is where customers are going to find my product. This is where they're going to find something that's going to work better and save them a lot of money. Because I mean, if you think about it, everyone's heard of the Swiffer mops. I'd say probably over half of the households in our country have a mop that my product is going to fit onto. That's a huge market. And the fact that Green Glider is, you know, the best in its class, I just need to get the word out there. I mean, I need to let people know that there is something that's going to be a better alternative and, you know, save them a lot of money along the way.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Well, guys, so what is your idea? What is your idea? And how many times have you said, oh, I don't know. Oh, I don't know. It's time. It's time. If you're in love with that idea, it's time to take the steps. And the Savvy Sister, we're here to support you and help you. This is cool. Thank you, Tanya. Thank you for taking such time out of your busy day, because it is a busy day, and just sharing with all the Savvy Sisters. You know what I mean? Thank you so much. You are a total inspiration.
Thank you. Absolutely. And if anybody needs help, you know, what's our motto? It's like, what do you need and how can I help you? What do you need next? And that is the CEO Space motto and
it is
message. So I'm here to help. I'm here to mentor. I'm here to give advice and coaching, because you know what? Somebody gave it to me once, and that's how I got started when I didn't think there was anything to turn to. Along came this rush of help, this group. So now, you know, it's learn, earn, and return. So you start out,
learn, earn, and return. I love it.
Yeah, you earn, you build your business, and then you return. You come back and return the favor. Give help to other entrepreneurs and other savvy sisters who, you know, have an idea, want to work for themselves, but just don't know how to get started. Or maybe they're stuck. Maybe they're in the middle and they're like, they don't know which direction to go into. I've been there. Everywhere, everything that they've been through, I've been through too, because it's not easy. It's not for the faint of heart. But if you've got your mind made up, you know, and you need some help, I really am here to help. I want to help people.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Guys, she said it, okay? And we're Savvy Sisters. We help each other. So this is very, very, very cool. Thank you so much, Tanya. Thank you so much. And everyone else, if you've heard where to go, and tell them one more time where they can get the glider or the mop.
You can get Green Glider is sold on Starcrest Products.
Yeah.
It's an online catalog. They can get it on Amazon.com or on my website, gogreenglider.com. And
hear that, everyone?
And they can buy it in Walmart.
Glider.
Yes.
Walmart.
Green Glider.
Okay. It's all over.
Yeah. So I sell in Walmart, but it's hard because I'm not in every single Walmart. It's hard to tell people, okay, I'm in so many hundreds of Walmarts, but you know, it doesn't necessarily mean that you know, it's going to be a Walmart.
It's going to be there.
But you know, Walmart.com is also another avenue. But so there's several places online to have it bought, and soon it will be in grocery stores and hardware stores, and you know, everywhere that my intention is taken. So.
And then for all the Savvy Sisters out there, like I said, we are offering a level 2 where you get not only these wonderful interviews, but you actually get that kind of focus in how to make your business, your life really move forward. And that is on Zoom. I'm doing that 1 time a week on Zoom. And I don't know if you saw that promo, but if you're interested, if you're a coach who's kind of stuck, if you're a product person who's kind of stuck, and also this is what's cool, you guys will interact and talk. So like I said, the first 10. Now I have 5. I need 10, and you guys will get it free for 1 month. It's usually $19.99, all right, or no, 97, $19.97, and every month. But like I said, it's cool, it's interaction, and you get moving. You get yourself moving, that support system, that know-how. So sign up now and let me know. And all I need is a yes, I'm in. All right. Thank you, Tanya.
You're welcome.
And you guys have a fabulous, fabulous day. Any wise words, last little tiny words, Tanya, you want to leave with everybody?
Well, a couple of things that I really have in my office, just in my face every day, is keep it in your prayers and claim it. Another one that is really, really strong within me is, being an entrepreneur is living your life the way, for a few years, the way most people won't, so you can live the rest of your life the way most people can't. And that these things we're doing every day. I look around at people who have houses on the water. They have things, that make them happy. Their dreams are coming true. And I drive around and I look and I, just dream of one day being able to live on the water. And I think, well, what do they have that I don't? And I just tell myself nothing.
Nothing.
I've got everything.
Absolutely nothing.
To make it happen too. So.
Yes, you can. I love it.
it.
I love it. That's what we want all women to feel. You know what I mean? That's fantastic. That is a very cool way to feel. That's how I feel too. You and I do a lot of the same thing. All right, guys, have a beautiful, beautiful day. And think about that. There's no difference between those people who have the house on the water and the wonderful, wonderful traveling life and everything else. No difference. I love it. All right, guys, have a wonderful day. Hey, start making that idea click and then sign up for that level 2. My gosh, it's very cool in the Savvy Sisterhood. Take care, guys. Bye-bye. Namaste. Mwah. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.